It's no secret that we all have smartphones. The part that sucks now is that they all look the exact same. And phones used to have some class behind them. We used to have a phone for who we are, and now the only difference is the logo on the back and if the glass can fold. Ooh. There is one other difference when you get a new phone, however. And say it with me. Phone carrier. Now, like so many, I've been tone deaf to the commercials on TV. When the same 4 commercials play on loop, you don't give it attention anymore. The commercial that caught my eye was the T-Mobile T satellite with the guy who played in Bad Santa. The weird thing was at the end where T-Mobile says you have a 5-year price guarantee. Phone service from the 3 major carriers, that costs a fortune. And has anyone else noticed T-Mobile advertising really hardcore recently? Verizon tries these cute handheld commercials with Lindsay Lohan and Pete Davidson, but that weird techno drop at the end, and I haven't seen an AT&T commercial in a hot minute. But T-Mobile is everywhere. They used to have a deal where if you switched to T-Mobile, you got MLB TV for free, and you can bet your ass that I was ready to switch to that. Hell, the Home Run Derby is now called the T-Mobile Home Run Derby, but the T-Mobile ads are everywhere. TV, phone screens, billboards, new stores popping up in malls, old Pizza Huts, and next to my beloved Panda Express. But back to the 5-year price guarantee. I get my internet through Verizon, and they had a price lock at the time of purchase that would never change as long as I stayed at the same address. These types of ads are supposed to make you obviously feel comfortable with your choice. Unlike getting the Baja Blast Midnight thing, that purple shit, not a comfortable purchase. In an unpredictable world of tariffs in this country, there's no secure price on anything, and that is supposed to scare us. Major phone companies are trying to come to our aid and say things like spend a lot of money for this and the price will not change. That way we avoid buyer's remorse. I sound like a damn sales coach. Phone carriers are in this constant battle to find the easiest way to make you change, while making it as hard as possible for you to leave them at the same time. Examples of things like switch and get an iPhone on us. Get a free Samsung tablet when you switch. Get a $100 Visa gift card on us. Switch and we will burn your neighbor's house down. Get a free Prius for adding 2 phone lines. It's like giving you a little bit of convenience but ignoring that overall picture. Look over here. You get a free phone case. Ooh, it's blue. Look at it. Don't worry about the $2,000 activation fee for switching. Look at the phone case. Look at the texture. But a price lock up to 5 years? What happens after 5 years, T-Mobile? Does some asshole phone carrier adjuster guy just come in and reevaluate everyone's phone plan when they hit the mark? I didn't know where to fit this in at, but watch the movie BlackBerry. It's an awesome film about the smartphone battle between Apple and BlackBerry, told from the side of BlackBerry. They had a very small budget, but they did great with it. And I'm making this on no budget, and this is the best thing you're gonna see all day. This is not an ad, I'm not sponsored, I just think the movie deserves more credit. Okay, back to whatever the hell I'm talking about right here. AT&T was going to buy T-Mobile back in 2011, and it was blocked by the Justice Department. But 9 years later, T-Mobile practically kills Sprint by acquiring it. How does that work? Now, Sprint was one of a few feathers that T-Mobile had put in their hat. They also claim Metro PCS, Ultra Mobile, Ryan Reynolds, US Cellular, and Suncom for the older crowd out there. I got you. Do you know what Verizon has acquired? AOL and Yahoo. T-Mobile is simply the McDonald's of the phone carrier market. They are everywhere. I personally don't even know anyone that has T-Mobile. Everyone I talk to has AT&T or Verizon or Ryan Reynolds. And I guess that makes T-Mobile like a mattress store to me. There is always a sale, but you never see anyone getting a mattress. So what's really happening in there? The pink phone carrier is swallowing up all the MVNOs, which stands for Mobile Virtual Network Operators, the fancy way of saying the cheaper secondary phone carriers. So T-Mobile has better phone coverage in these smaller markets that were dominated by MVNOs, which leads into this recent line of commercials, stating that the Pink brand is now the best network with Bad Santa. Maybe it's just me, I don't need to text and be on social media when I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm trying to get away from the constant noise of the idiot box. If I lived in a remote area, don't you think that would have been by choice? The only time satellite will be necessary is when they offer MLB TV for free and I can watch it anywhere. Why the hell would I want one of the 650 satellites out there to send a Snapchat of me as I'm on a cliff? That, my friends, is, say it with me, Unnecessary. Can't we just live in the moment like our bloodlines did in ancient times, 25 years ago? Go touch grass or kick rocks or whatever the trend is right now. Usually my research team helps me condense all the legal stuff so I can just give you the spark notes to keep up. The one thing I can tell you from all of it, price hikes. When a big company wants to acquire a smaller company, the Justice Department puts a lot of pressure on the big guy. You need to commit to matching plans that are already offered within pre-existing contracts. When the contract expires, the big phone carriers are gonna jack up those prices, which is what makes the price lock look so appealing when you want to go switch. So if you switch from Mint to T-Mobile, you didn't get out of the chokehold, you're just in a different contract. So after your 5-year price lock with T-Mobile, kiss your ass goodbye. That asshole phone carrier adjuster guy is gonna come knocking on your door. T-Mobile has 4 main phone plans you can choose from. It only costs $170 a month. What in the hell would you use all of this for? At this point, just take your phone, shove it up your ass, and hopefully it connects to your brain stem. I just want to call my family that don't answer my texts and text my inner circle. New videos last Friday of the month. If you like this kind of video, check out my brand's video. It's even worse.